Hey riders, it's Atlanta Rider here. So on this video, what I want to do is I want to do an update on the dual ride. If you remember, I installed the dual ride system. It's for my tour pack. That the tour pack can be back for a passenger, or you can move it forward so that the tour pack is a backrest for the rider. I've had some mixed feelings on it. I've done some changes that I want to show you, and then we'll discuss what my opinions are. So let's check it out. Okay, so I didn't show this too well in the very first video, but these are the tracks that are pre-manufactured into the dual ride for a tour pack. As you can see, that does not line up. I did contact the manufacturer to see if they made different ones. They didn't recommend drilling the holes. So I drilled these holes, 4 holes, originally. And if you remember from the first video, it seemed to push me a little forward. And let me kind of show you this. So when it's in a position, you put this wing nutted, but this bolt with this wing nut on the other end, and it holds it in place. So anyways, I played with for a while. Sorry, this is kind of hard to move on your own. Is setting the bolt in there and then setting it like that so that it gave me another couple inches back. Seemed to work okay, but these wing nuts and screws do get a little loose. So anyways, the more I thought about it, I thought, man, that track is definitely further back. Let me pull this bolt and move this forward. So why could I not drill my holes back? So as you see, I did. I drilled my holes back further, and to put it in a good position, the problem that there was, this is in the back position for a rider. I mean for a passenger, and then if you move it like this goes for the rider. Well, when I did these bolts here, this frame came all the way across, and that frame was hitting that and wouldn't let it go all the way back. So I thought at this point, sorry again, 2 hands, let's just keep on going. I've done it. So I used an angle grinder to kind of notch the frame on both ends, so that the bolts would clear when the hole lines up. That's almost lined up, so that it clears the frame, if you can see that very well. Now I know this is kind of ugly. It wasn't, I didn't do a real great job of this. I did have to play with it some, but when it is on the bike, it's hidden. You can't really see it between the fender and the back here. So I really wasn't worried about the aesthetics of it too much, but at any rate, that is what I did. I have had it on the bike since and have sat on it. The only other issue I have is that when it's in the back position like this, it hits my plate. So I'm probably going to do some kind of bracket here that I'll have to move the plate if Brandy's going to ride with me. But here lately, she doesn't really seem to have a desire to ride. So that's fine with me. So I've sat on it. It felt more comfortable here in the shop. So all there is to do now is get it out on the road and see what I think. So let's do it.
Okay, guys, so after moving the tour pack back on the dual ride, I do find it in a much better position. I like where it's sitting right now. Maybe could go back a hair more, but really it's in a great position. So, you know, all in all, as far as this dual ride goes, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It was not plug and play for sure in my situation. I drilled the first holes. It pushed me too far back. Well, I mean, you guys seen it. I mean, I've kind of told you and showed you what I've done to it. So if you're looking for a plug and play and you're not quite, if you're no handier than I am, I don't know that I would use it unless your tour pack meets the measurements on the holes that are already drilled from the factory. Then I could see it being pretty much plug and play, pretty simple. Mine were not. So research it. Measure your bolts on your tour pack. See what they are on the dual ride. I'm pretty sure there's a way to look at that online. If not, I will tell you, I messaged the people. They were very, very helpful. I mean, they responded and whatnot. Maybe as far as dual ride goes, maybe if they could sell some different options as far as where the holes are, that might be handy. But you know, all in all, I think I'm happy with it. You can't really see where I drilled the holes or had to make it where the bolts would go past that frame. So all in all, pretty happy with it. Like I said, I give it an 8 out of 10. If my pack would have lined up with the holes that were already in the dual ride, I would say 10 out of 10. It did exactly what I wanted to do. But in my case, I had to put a little redneck ingenuity into it. So anyhow, that's my take on the dual ride. If you want to see the original video, this is it right here. Check it out. Otherwise, this is the update. Give me a like and subscribe if this is helpful for you. And if you like my content, hit that bell so you know when I put more stuff out. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. And until the next time, ride safe, and I hope to see you out there.